Yes, Eva. Hi. EWA. Rosselli.
After Eva, we'll take a quick break.
Thank you. So, since everybody introduces themselves, I just would like to say that I'm just a wise woman. Okay. A lot of things were already said, and I would not like to repeat that, but I want to just mention a few things. I also studied work of Union of Concerned Scientists, like one of these lovely men speaking here, organic farmer. And there is nothing good about fracking technology. As somebody else said, we would be here dying with cancer, we would be dying with asthma, there would be noise which would interfere with our sleeping patterns, with our lives. It's very hard to function normally under constant noise. We would be even having earthquakes, which are obviously not good for our health. I'm trying to stick with the subject of not healthy. We would have methane gas. We would be breathing methane gas as a normal part of what's happening with functioning of this power plant. And that's just normal functioning. That's not even possible accidents, and a lot of accidents are happening. Like there was a methane explosion in California last year. It took them months to be able to stop it. There were floods in Texas which flushed these toxic carcinogenic chemicals with waters, and basically there was an environmental disaster. There's no way to stop it. We are not prepared to stop it. This technology is deadly even when functioning correctly. But what I really want to talk about is what's already happening here in our community. It's been already months, many months, when we are dealing with this life threat. And a lot of people here are working very hard, preparing for meetings, giving speeches. People don't give normally speeches. They are under enormous stress and a lot of extra work. Let me ask, who here is not affected by stress related to the power plant? Anybody? The one person is not affected. No. Everybody here is really affected. And stress, constant stress, we're talking months and months. I don't know, I'm very grateful that you are here, but I don't know if you realize how many meetings are here. Last month, I think, I don't know, it was like 5 different meetings. Today there are 2. I thought I'll have break tomorrow. No, tomorrow is another one. And it's all very stressful. Basically, I started taking panic pills because I am not a public speaker. So what do I do to speak? I need to do something. You see, constant stress lowers immunity. The body gets sick. So there is a big problem already just because of the process. From my point of view, should be after one meeting, after recognizing what kind of technology this Invenergy proposed, things should be basically stopped, because they also do solar, they do wind. Somehow they are bringing to us the most toxic thing they could. Some countries even stopped, like Germany as well as Scotland. Scotland is not a country, but they're trying to be. They completely stopped fracking because it's so toxic. So not here. So we are basically dealing here for already months with a life-threatening event, because many of us would die here, and the constant stress we are going through is making us sick. What also happens, because so many meetings are happening and nobody finally tells us, okay, it's over. People start feeling powerless. And that's really not good. There's something called learned powerlessness, which leads to depression. And if people start losing their health as well as their houses, because their houses will be worthless financially, really, nobody would buy them, they can't move out. A lot of people in this kind of situation commit suicide. So there are also other risks of that sort, which nobody yet mentioned here, but I thought I will bring it up. There is really problem here. See, last month I was in Europe. I was on one vacation and I had to still think about what's happening in Burrillville. And honestly speaking, I don't even own a house here. I could just pack my toys and move. But this is so important. It's not just about Burrillville. This plant would basically pollute enormous area around. The air quality, the wind would go up to 30 miles around, poisoning people. So I want to tell a little story. So I was in, last month, like 2 weeks ago, I was in this amazing old salt mine from Middle Ages. And they showed us so kind of like shaped like this, that size, just brick of salt. They said that in Middle Ages, this brick of salt could buy you 2 villages with people. And suddenly I thought about Burrillville, what's happening here. Somebody is buying us money. For a lot of people, money is so important that our lives, our well-beings, and we are talking about thousands of people here who would lose their health. It's like not such a value. For a lot of people, money, it's like worshiping God in this country, which really worries me to the point, and I want to bring it up. It's not a pleasant subject, but I want to bring it up that even organizations which are meant to protect citizens of our country, like FDA or AAP, American Academy of Pediatrics, they receive donations from big corporations, from dairy, from meat companies. So this is example of legalized bribery, which is happening in this country. Our politicians received money. Also, it's called for their elections, but it's really, there is a system here that money is more important than life. And please do not be that organization. Please hear us, because thousands of people are fighting here for their well-being, for their health, to the point of their lives. Truly, take us seriously, because if not, we'll have to figure out, we'll go changing laws. I have some ideas. Okay, thank you so much.